It's 7 a.m. You lace up your walking shoes. You've been told your entire life that walking is the best exercise for staying healthy as you age. You head out the door, determined to get your steps in. But what if I told you that walking alone isn't enough? What if I told you that there are 5 specific exercises that could do more for your strength, your balance, and your independence than walking ever could? I know that sounds completely backward. Walking is supposed to be the gold standard, right? It's what every doctor recommends. It's safe, it's simple, it's accessible. But here's what they're not telling you. Walking doesn't build the muscle strength you desperately need after 60. It doesn't improve your balance in the way that prevents falls. And it certainly doesn't protect your bones the way you think it does. We've been sold a story that walking is all we need. But the truth is, walking alone leaves critical gaps in your fitness that put you at serious risk as you age. The stakes here are enormous. We're talking about your ability to get up from a chair without using your arms. We're talking about carrying your groceries without help. We're talking about preventing the kind of fall that could land you in the hospital with a broken hip, which studies show leads to a 20% mortality rate within 1 year. This isn't about vanity. This is about your independence. This is about whether you can live life on your own terms or whether you become dependent on others for basic daily activities. The good news? I'm going to show you 5 surgeon-approved exercises that target exactly what walking misses. These exercises build real functional strength. They improve your balance dramatically. They protect your bones through resistance that walking simply cannot provide. And the best part? You can do every single one of them at home. No gym membership required, no fancy equipment needed. Before we dive into these 5 game-changing exercises, let me explain exactly why walking falls short and what your body actually needs after 60. As we age, especially past 60, we experience something called sarcopenia. In the medical world, we call this age-related muscle loss, but let's keep it simple. Starting around age 30, we lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade. After 60, that loss accelerates. Without intervention, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass between ages 60 and 80. Here's why this matters so much. Your muscles aren't just for looking strong. They're your metabolic engine. They support your joints. They protect you when you stumble. They determine whether you can get up from the toilet, climb stairs, or carry a bag of groceries. Walking doesn't create enough resistance to stop this muscle loss. Walking is cardiovascular exercise, which is important for your heart and lungs, but it doesn't challenge your muscles enough to maintain them, let alone build them back. There's another critical issue that walking doesn't address: balance. A 2018 study led by Dr. Patricia Thompson, published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, investigated balance training versus walking-only programs in adults over 65. The research team divided participants into 2 groups. One group walked 30 minutes daily. The other group performed specific balance and strength exercises 3 times per week. The results were staggering. The balance and strength group experienced a 62% reduction in fall risk compared to the walking-only group. Falls are the leading cause of injury death among older adults. 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls each year. Walking doesn't train the specific stabilizer muscles and neural pathways that prevent falls. Now let's talk about bone density. You've probably heard that weight-bearing exercise protects your bones. Walking is technically weight-bearing because you're on your feet, but the impact from walking is too low to significantly stimulate bone growth. Your bones need progressive resistance and impact to stay strong. Without it, you face osteoporosis, which makes fractures from minor falls devastatingly likely. So, what does your body actually need? 3 things: resistance training that challenges your muscles beyond what daily activities provide, balance training that forces your stabilizer muscles to work and sharpens your proprioception, which is your body's sense of where it is in space, and functional movement patterns that mimic real-life activities, so you're training for the movements that actually matter in daily living. Now let me show you the 5 exercises that deliver all 3 of these critical elements. We're counting down from number 5 to number 1, with number 1 being the absolute most important exercise you can do. Exercise number 5, the sit-to-stand. This movement is hands down the most functional exercise for daily independence. If you can't get out of a chair without using your arms, you've lost a critical marker of functional strength. This exercise rebuilds the exact muscles you use dozens of times every day. Your quadriceps, the big muscles on the front of your thighs, are the primary movers here. Your glutes, your butt muscles provide power. Your core stabilizes your spine throughout the movement. Here's how to do it safely and effectively. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Your knees should be directly over your ankles. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them straight out in front of you for balance. This is critical. We're not using your arms to push off. Lean your torso slightly forward. This shifts your center of gravity over your feet and makes the movement possible without arm assistance. Push through your heels and stand up in one smooth motion. Don't lurch forward. Don't use momentum, it should be controlled. Pause at the top for 1 second, then slowly lower yourself back down to the chair. Control the descent. Don't just drop into the seat. That controlled lowering is actually when your muscles work hardest. Start with 3 sets of 8 repetitions. If that feels too easy, slow down the movement. Take 4 seconds to stand up and 4 seconds to sit down. The slower you go, the harder your muscles work. If you need to build up to this, start by using your arms lightly for assistance, then gradually reduce that help as you get stronger. Pro tip: do this exercise every single morning before you have your coffee. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice a dramatic difference in how easily you move throughout your day. Exercise number 4, the wall push-up. This next exercise is essential for maintaining upper body strength, which walking does absolutely nothing for. Your chest muscles, shoulders, and triceps are critical for pushing yourself up from bed, pushing open heavy doors, and catching yourself if you start to fall forward. Traditional floor push-ups are too difficult for most people over 60 and can strain your wrists and shoulders. Wall push-ups give you all the benefits with none of the risk. Stand facing a wall, about arm's length away. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels. Don't let your hips sag forward. Keeping your body straight, bend your elbows and lean toward the wall. Your elbows should point slightly downward, not straight out to the sides. Go as far as feels comfortable. Ideally, your nose should come within a few inches of the wall. Then push yourself back to the starting position. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. As you get stronger, step farther away from the wall. The farther away you stand, the more challenging the exercise becomes because you're supporting more of your body weight. Pro tip: breathe out as you push away from the wall. Breathe in as you lower yourself toward it. Proper breathing prevents dizziness and gives your muscles the oxygen they need to work efficiently. I'm going to show you the next exercise in just a second, and trust me, it's the most underrated movement for preventing falls. But first, I have a small favor to ask. If you're tired of feeling weak, if you're tired of worrying about falling, if you want to maintain your independence for years to come, please click that subscribe button and give this video a like. Why? Not for my ego, but because there are millions of seniors out there who still think walking is enough, and it's not. When you like this video, YouTube shows it to them. You might save someone from a fall that could change their life forever. So please hit that button and let's help everyone stay strong and independent strong. Done? Thank you. Now let's continue with the exercise that could literally save your life. Exercise number 3, the single leg stand. This is hands down the most underrated exercise for fall prevention. Your ability to balance on one leg is one of the strongest predictors of your overall health and longevity. A 2019 study led by Dr. Michael Roberts, published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, followed over 1,700 adults aged 51 to 75 for 12 years. The research team tested how long participants could balance on one leg with their eyes open. The results were remarkable. Adults who could not balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of death from any cause over the next decade compared to those who could balance longer. Think about that. Something as simple as standing on one leg is a window into your overall health status. Here's why this exercise is so powerful. Every time you walk, you're briefly on one leg as the other leg swings forward. If your single leg balance is weak, every step becomes unstable. This exercise specifically trains the stabilizer muscles in your ankles, knees, and hips. It forces your brain to constantly make micro adjustments to keep you upright. This neural training is just as important as the muscular training. Here's how to practice safely. Stand next to a wall or sturdy counter that you can grab if you lose balance. Start with your feet together. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Slowly lift your left foot just a few inches off the ground. You don't need to lift your knee high, just break contact with the floor. Try to hold this position for 10 seconds. Your arms can be out to the sides or resting on your hips, wherever feels most stable. If you start to wobble, it's okay to tap your raised foot down briefly, then lift it again. Don't grab the wall unless you absolutely have to. The wobbling is actually good. That's your body learning. After 10 seconds, switch legs. Repeat this 3 times on each side. As you improve, work your way up to 30 seconds per leg. For an extra challenge, try it with your eyes closed, but only if you're confident and have something to grab nearby. Pro tip: do this while you're brushing your teeth. Brush for 30 seconds standing on your right leg, then switch to your left leg for the next 30 seconds. You're getting your balance training done without taking any extra time out of your day. Exercise number 2, the bridge. This movement is critical for strengthening your posterior chain, which is a fancy way of saying all the muscles on the back of your body. Your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back are essential for standing up straight, walking with power, and preventing the hunched-over posture that makes you look and feel old. Walking uses these muscles, but not nearly enough to keep them strong. The bridge directly targets them with resistance your body weight provides. Lie on your back on a comfortable surface like a yoga mat or carpet. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Your feet should be close enough to your body that you can almost touch your heels with your fingertips. Your arms rest by your sides, palms down. Press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees at the top of the movement. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top, hold for 2 seconds. Then slowly lower your hips back down. Don't let them drop, control the descent. Start with 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Common mistake to avoid: don't arch your lower back at the top. The movement should come from your hips, not your spine. If you feel this exercise in your lower back instead of your glutes, it means you're arching too much. Focus on tucking your pelvis slightly and really squeezing your butt muscles. Pro tip: place a small pillow or rolled towel between your knees and squeeze it throughout the movement. This activates your inner thigh muscles and ensures you're using proper form. Exercise number 1 of the calf raise. This is the foundation. This is the most important exercise on this entire list, and here's why. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart. Your actual heart pumps blood down to your legs, but it needs help getting it back up against gravity. Your calf muscles act as a pump. Every time they contract, they squeeze the veins in your lower legs and push blood back up toward your heart. Weak calves mean poor circulation. Poor circulation means swelling, fatigue, and increased risk of blood clots. Strong calves mean better circulation, more energy, and healthier legs. But there's another critical reason this is number 1. Your ankles are your first line of defense against falls. When you step on an uneven surface, your ankle stabilizer muscles have milliseconds to react and prevent a twisted ankle or complete loss of balance. Calf raises strengthen these exact muscles. A 2020 study led by Dr. Jennifer Walsh, published in the Journal of Gerontology, examined ankle strength and fall risk in adults over 70. The research team measured ankle strength using specialized equipment, then followed participants for 2 years. The results were definitive. Adults in the lowest quartile of ankle strength had a 74% higher rate of falls requiring medical attention compared to those in the highest quartile. Here's how to perform calf raises safely and effectively. Stand behind a chair or hold onto a wall for balance. Balance is key here, especially when you're just starting. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Your weight should be evenly distributed across both feet. Keep your knees straight but not locked. Locked knees can cut off circulation and make you feel dizzy. Slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as feels comfortable. You should feel your calf muscles working hard. Pause at the top for 1 second. Then slowly lower your heels back to the ground. Do not rush this. Up. Pause down. The controlled lowering is just as important as the lifting. Aim for 3 sets of 15 repetitions. If that feels easy, try doing them on 1 leg at a time, or slow down the movement even more. Take 3 seconds to rise up, hold for 2 seconds, take 3 seconds to lower down. Pro tip: do this exercise about an hour before you plan to go to bed. It activates your calf pump and helps drain any fluid that's pooled in your legs during the day. This can reduce nighttime leg cramps and restless legs that disrupt your sleep. So let's recap your new strength routine. You have sit-to-stands to build the leg power you need to move through life independently. You have wall push-ups to maintain upper body strength for daily tasks. You have single leg stands to train your balance and prevent falls. You have bridges to strengthen your posterior chain and maintain upright posture. And you have calf raises to improve circulation and stabilize your ankles. Listen, I know it's frustrating. Getting older isn't easy, but your body is amazing. It can adapt. It can get stronger. It can rebuild, even over 60. You're not broken. Your body just needs the right stimulus, and walking alone isn't enough. Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling steady on your feet. Imagine getting out of a chair without even thinking about it. Imagine playing with your grandchildren without worrying that you'll fall. That is possible for you. Don't just watch this video and forget it. Try these exercises tonight. Pick 2 of them to start with. Maybe the sit-to-stands and the calf raises. Do them for just 1 week and see how you feel. Notice the difference. If you found this helpful, please remember to subscribe and share this video with a friend who might be relying too heavily on walking alone. Let's help everyone stay strong and independent. Thousands of seniors have found this information life-changing. The next video I highly recommend covers the 5 foods that are secretly stealing your energy after 60. You don't want to miss that one. Click to keep going.